Close your eyes and relax. Bring your awareness to your breathing. Feel the slow, deep breaths as they enter and exit your body. Feel your shoulders relax as you exhale, releasing all the stress and tension. As you exhale this time, feel your energy travel from the top of your head all the way down through your physical body, down to the soles of your feet and deep into the earth. This is the first stage of the process, where you ground yourself, feeling your physical body present and connected to the earth. Feeling the strength of that connection and putting down your roots into the earth. Then we reach up to the spirit world to attune. As you exhale, you feel your energy travel down through your body and connect you with the earth. And as you inhale, you feel your vibration reach up through the top of your head, connecting you with the spirit world. And you set your intention. What is the purpose of this meditation? Why are we doing it? For those of you in my circle, this meditation is to connect with the spirit world, starting with your guides, starting with the angels. We're going to connect to Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Shamuel to hold the space for us. If you're just starting out or you're feeling a little unsure of your connection with the spirit world, you can also call forward Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon to help you with the process. And I'm going to ask that all these wonderful archangels join us in this space and hold this space for us. As you inhale this time and feel your connection rise up even more, I want you to connect with your spirit guide, whether you are aware of who they are or not. Trust that they are there. Perhaps you will see them. Perhaps you will feel them. Perhaps you will know they are there, but not experience any sort of other sensation. Perhaps they'll even speak to you themselves directly. Whatever the process is for your experience, it is valid and it is true. I want you to take a moment to think about your mediumship. Not about your cards or your healing, simply about your communication with the spirit loved ones. I want you to start by thinking about your successes. Whether this is someone you have physically seen in the spirit world in your everyday life, or whether it is amazing messages you have given in the past, or maybe just your simple knowing that there is more out there. that the spirit lives on after the physical death. Connect with that space. Connect with all the joy you have shared with others. Connect with all the joy the spirit world has shared with you, whether it is simply seeing a bird and it reminds you of a spirit loved one, or getting a feather or pennies, whatever it is that you experience for your own personal journey. Whatever it is that makes you smile, knowing you have connected with the spirit world. Appreciate that for a moment with your guide. Give thanks and gratitude for that experience, or for all those experiences you've had throughout the years, even the ones that don't pop into your head just now. And now I want you to think about your communications. Perhaps this is the first time, either forever or in a long time, that you're going to communicate with spirit. Or perhaps you're a professional who does readings with the general public. Think about that connection. What is it that you like about the connection? And what is it that makes you feel uncomfortable or nervous about the connection? Perhaps you feel the energy of your guides coming really close, and you want to ask them to just not come quite so close. Perhaps you want to explain to them that that feeling they give you feels more like anxiety and makes the situation worse. Or perhaps you're not feeling them strong enough. Perhaps you don't feel them at all, or you don't see any calling cards, or there's nothing to let you know that they are with you. You just have to trust the process and trust that they will be with you. Perhaps you would like to ask them for a calling card. Perhaps you would like to feel a sensation within your body to know they are with you. Whether that is feeling them inside your chest, inside your heart, feeling their gentle breeze or heat on the edge of your skin. Perhaps you would like to feel a tickle in your finger or a pinprick in your big toe. Whatever it is that you would like, ask them for it now. Did you feel the response? Perhaps you heard the word yes, or you heard the word no. Perhaps you just simply felt that it was right or it was wrong. Or perhaps you felt there was more information needed. Whatever way the information came back to you, trust that experience. And watch over the next wee while how they show you either that they are prepared to give you the calling card you asked for, or where they're going to show you why that calling card isn't going to work. Trust the process. And what about your actual communication? Have you experienced something with a medium? Or have you heard a medium say something and you think, I would quite like to work that way? Have that conversation with your guide now. Listen to your body. Listen to your third eye. Listen to the thoughts in your head. How does it feel? Does it feel like the information you've asked for, the communication you've asked for, is going to be exactly how you want it to be? Does your energy feel lighter? Do you feel happier? Or does it feel a little heavy? Trust that if it is possible for you to work in the way that you have asked, then Spirit will make it so. But if it doesn't work this way, that does not mean that they have abandoned you or that you have failed in some way. It just simply means there is a better way that they can work with you or for you. And either you haven't noticed yet, or they will show you in the near future. Remember to trust the process. And now we're going to look for protection. Perhaps you already have some form of protection. Perhaps you have an animal in spirit that you knew in the physical, who you want to ask to come with you and keep you safe. Perhaps you would like to imagine putting on the Scottish widow's cloak from the adverts, wrapping it all around you and pulling the hood up over your head. Protection isn't a scary word. It's a beautiful, kind word. Because protection allows you to work with vulnerable people. It allows you to work in a space where there is heartache and there are tears and there is hurt and there is pain. Protection allows you to help whoever it is that you're working with while still protecting yourself. Allowing yourself to be in that space with them. But when you step out of that space, you leave it there. You don't take it with you. Because whatever work you do with Spirit, goodness will come from it. The healing will happen for the person you are working with. Whether it happens there in that moment, or whether you have to trust that it will happen in the near future. You are not responsible for that person's healing journey. They are responsible for what steps that they take and the steps that they are ready and willing to take. As a medium, you have the obligation to do no harm, to proceed only with truth and love, and the rest needs to be left up to the person and to the spirit world, for wherever they are on their journey. So if you're still unsure about your protection, you can imagine wrapping a cloth around your shoulders, which goes all the way down to the floor and closes completely around you. And then pull the hood up around the back of your head, keeping your energy protected. You can think of an animal you would like to have protect you. Perhaps a wolf or a dog. It doesn't have to be one that you know, but you are more than welcome to use a dog that you know, or any animal which is going to keep you safe. Animals which can be a little bit aggressive, but you know you're safe with, are possibly the best animals to have as your protection, because you know they're not going to let anything near you. You know you're going to be completely safe and protected with them. It is the confidence that you have within these guides of protection, which protects you. It puts a beautiful wall of energy around you and doesn't let anything in, but allows your healing to move out through the energy for the greatest and highest good of whoever you're working with. So now I would like you to imagine a brilliant white light, a white light from Spirit, a bit like the light shining through the clouds on a sunny day. And I want you to imagine that brilliant white light shining down on top of your head and washing over the outside of your entire body. That is your connection to the spirit world. That is where your own divine spirit blends with the spirit world, allowing you to make that communication, allowing you to bring forward loved ones from spirit. It is in this space you can ask the spirit world to bring forward one person for whomever you're going to read for. I want you to imagine that you're floating up through that wonderful white light now, getting higher and higher until you see a magnificent white cloud and you stop on the cloud. In front of you there is a door, and this door is your connection to the spirit world. You have the power to open and close this door. So remember to always close it when you're finished. But for now, I want you to look at the door. Look at the colour of the door. Look at the shape of the door. Look at any patterns or anything distinctive that you see on this door. Is there a handle, a knocker? What can you see? And before we open it, I want you to place the palms of your hands on the door. In this space, I want you to connect with the door. And I want you to think about what it is you wish to do. Surely you want the communication to be clear. You want to understand what it is that the spirit world is telling you. You want to be able to pass that information on to whomever you're reading for. I want you to take a moment to think about who you might be reading for. In the case of my circle, you'll be thinking about one person in particular in the circle. Who do you feel drawn to? If you're going to read for a friend or a client, remember you must have permission first. Karma is a wonderful thing. You give out and you get back. So we communicate with the spirit world with permission from both the spirit world and the people that we're going to work with, which means that you can only work with the person who wants the reading. You can't read for somebody who hasn't asked you. That is your choice, that is your decision. And while the spirit world may come forward and communicate about other people, about information that doesn't belong to the person you're reading for, always remember the karma of that situation. You get back what you give out. So now, if you can't particularly pick any one person in this circle, if you're not drawn to any one person, then pick the person that was on your left. As you make this connection with the door, I want you to think of the person that you're going to read for. And I want you to ask for one person from Spirit to come forward for them. This person is somebody that they know, and it's also somebody that they need to hear from. So we're asking the spirit world to bring forward one person from Spirit who this person needs to hear from for their own personal journey and their own personal healing. Remember to trust the process. And when you are ready, I would like you to open the door. And as the door opens, you'll see that brilliant white light grow stronger. And we're going to stay on this side of the door. We're not going to step through it. But I want you to take this opportunity to communicate with whomever's come forward. Don't ask them questions. Just let them tell you whatever it is that they need to. Perhaps you'll feel things in your body. So if no information seems to be coming forward, do a scan of your physical body. Identify what is yours and what isn't. Ask yourself, does your body feel like a male or a female? What emotions do you feel with this body? Are you happy? Are you sad? Does your spirit feel old or young? Move into that space and see what you experience. See what the spirit world is telling you. Remember, you're not asking if the person is old or young. You're asking yourself what you're feeling or what you are experiencing. Perhaps you will have memories of your own life, and there's information contained within there that you need to pass on to whomever you're reading for. I'm going to leave you there for a few minutes. Get as much information as you can from this spirit person, and I'll let you know when it's time to return. It's almost time to return. So finish up any conversation you might be having, or ask any questions you might need to ask. Take a moment to thank the spirit person for coming forward. Thank them for all the information they provided for you. When you are ready, I would like you to close the door. Again, placing the palms of your hands on the door and feeling the energy that's contained within there. Take a moment to think about the information that was given to you. And when you are ready, I want you to take a step back. Again, looking at the door. And now I want you to move back off the cloud and start to feel your energy travel back down through the brilliant white light. Back down to your physical body. And with every breath you take now, I want you to feel your spirit more present in your physical body. Breathe a little deeper. We're going to draw back in our energy from the top of our head, gently and slowly. Every time you exhale, just feel your energy travel down a little bit further and a little bit further. Remember, you still want to maintain that connection with the spirit world. You're just reducing how much you're connected. And as you exhale this time, I want you to feel your energy travel from the top of your head, down through your physical body, down to the soles of your feet and deep into the ground. And just focus on your breathing and feeling your physical body again. As we take this opportunity to thank all the archangels who came forward here today. Thank you for holding the space for us. And I will let you decide if you wish to ask the archangels to take a step back, or if you would like them to stay with you for a wee while longer. And we'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the spirit guides for all their wonderful help. And we're going to ask that they stick around until we give out our messages, in case we need to ask any more information from the person that was behind the door in the spirit world. And we're going to take one nice deep exhale once more and really feel your energy travel from the top of your head down through your physical body and deep into the ground. By now you should be feeling more present in your physical body. You should be aware of your feet and your legs, your stomach, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your neck and your head. If you need to have a little stretch or wiggle your fingers and toes, please feel free to do so. And when you are ready, I invite you to open your eyes and bring your awareness fully back into the room. You might want to have a little drink of water or a bite to eat, but make sure you are completely grounded and completely alert as you continue on with your day. Remember to be kind and gentle with yourself. Namaste.